Hello and welcome to Dark Souls. In the last part we fought the Taurus demon, found Soler and talked to him and crossed the bridge into the parish. And now we are here at the bonfire of Andre the blacksmith. And today's goal is to ring the first bell, which is on top of this church right here. Right there. Exactly. Top of this tower. So so one thing I want to mention about the parish, or about the burg in general, is how it's one of the theories of why the burg is so. Oh wow! Oh wow! Is so fortified. As you went through the burg, there were a lot of boxes or blocked entrances and the like. And one of the theories I heard about is that this was some kind of insurrection between the soldiers of between the soldiers and the peasants. I won't get into exactly why, but it might have has to do with this destroyed statue that we saw that will open up a coven later. But for now, let's go into the church. And this church is pretty fucking difficult. Yeah, we lock him out there because there's you see why. Right, so this guy, we don't have seen him before. He doesn't respawn by the way. But his moveset is not that hard to figure out. Just like they're like 2 attacks. And this is the ward. And he got staggered and he's dead. And yeah, he usually drops tight match shots. Right, so the other problem is this guy who can shoot spells. But what's really, so here's again the statue with the mother and the child. This item is really important. Oh, he doesn't trigger from here. That's good, so we can look a bit deep at the shrine. Very interesting. I've never actually looked at this one. But this is... Okay, we see goats. Figure of a man, interesting. Birds symbology. What's on this? The same? Same. Goats. Interesting. Oh, so also there are dudes there. What I wanna showcase this elevator here. Of course you can take that down. Oh, what's this? Let's see. And we are back at Firelink Shrine. Hi.
Oh, miracles?
Yeah.
Very well. Undead cleric. Kindling is the up through.
Yeah, nothing new. Right.
Come again.
Fuck off. Let's see. Who else? Yeah. And the soundtrack goes back on. I assume you have something new to say.
How did that silly sorcerer's apprentice end up?
Ah, yeah.
The one always prattling on about Master Logan. He left for the undead burg, but never came back.
You're going to meet the apprentice later on.
If even old Big Hat can't make it out there, what chance does he have? I hope he enjoys his new life as a hollow.
And he talks about someone called Big Cat Logan. We're going to meet him later on.
What now? I'm not up for...
Okay. Can we level? No armor though. Our amount of Titanite shards, 1. That's not enough. Okay, then we go back up. The show. Oh, wait, I want to see if. Still no. Sad. I want to trigger that. Definitely. What he also might have noticed, I don't know, is on the elevator ride. Give me a second, I can show you. Yeah, you can drop down there mid-ride. We will not do that for now, but it's definitely worth doing. I can show you. Right, so as I said, the big guy didn't respawn, but this guy's still there. And I wanna definitely get rid of him, he's annoying as hell. So. Right, I stay down, I have very little stamina. He can... Okay. Oh, he already noticed me. You maybe have heard that sound. Fighting on stairs is a bit weird. Now this room is fucked. So this guy shooting at you, and a million dudes. A million. And he buffs them. If you kill a sorcerer, he doesn't respawn, which is good, because look at this shit. Oh, it's not good that he... Oh no. Oh, this is annoying. Fuck. Yeah, they do way more damage now. Oh no. Oh. That's bullshit and you know it. Fuck you. Also in a very tiny corridor, so if you have a big weapon like me, you can easily get stuck on the walls. He didn't drop anything, this guy dropped something, yeah, wow. Broken swords ones are a thing in this game, they are very popular because of a certain YouTube channel, but I mean you can do it. It's really annoying though how like some boss fights just literally take about 20 minutes, and if you die during that, annoying, very annoying. Soul. Wasn't there here something? No. Okay. Then there's this guy. Okay, that was stupid. Of me. That's better. Right. I wouldn't mind if they dropped a sword though. That would be very nice. This can break. What I need though is... If you see just a corpse in a barrel, they usually drop something as soon as you destroy the barrel. In this case, humanity. So... this guy.
Oh, still human, are you? Then I am in luck. Could you help me? As you can see, I am stuck without recourse.
Now, I can open it by the way because I have the mystery key. And let's talk about this before I open it, because I will open it. um, first of all, you should think that you might be wary of this guy. As if someone played Demon Souls, there's a certain character stereotype that if you free this one certain guy, that this guy will literally go to your hub and kill everyone. This guy does not do that. He doesn't mean he is not, innocent. But the funny thing is, if you do not free him, he will free himself and get pissed at you because you didn't do it, because you didn't help him. So it's better to just literally help him out. Yeah.
Please, I have duties to... Well, I am certain you stand to benefit. Please.
Yeah. As you can see, a lot of people try to kill him. There's an easier way to do it. I will show you when he's in a different location. I won't do it because I want him alive for his questline.
Thank you. Yes, sincerely. I am Knight Lautrec of Karim. I truly appreciate this. And I guarantee a reward. Only later.
So we heard of Karim before. It was one of the, starting, pre-made faces or character backgrounds, I could say. I'm pretty sure in this game he's the only one for Karim. It's going to be a bit more potent in Dark Souls 3, but in this game it doesn't really have any significance.
Yes, very sorry. I've just been freed. Allow me some time.
Uh-huh.
I am free. Now, I can get back to work.
So yeah, he's obviously evil. Like it's not very subtle.
I am free.
Yeah, like it get. Yeah, what can you say to this? This guy is so obviously evil. It's not even funny. I will go to file link now. Oh, because I also have. Oh, I forgot to read this. The Firekeeper Soul. Each soul of a long-lost Firekeeper. Each Firekeeper is a corporeal manifestation of a bonfire and a draw for the humanity which is offered to her. Her soul is nourished by infinite humanity and can boost the power of precious Estus flasks. Can be used to gain humanity and restore HP at the cost of losing your Firekeeper soul to reinforce the Estus flask. So you could either use it like a fucking idiot and get some humanity in like 1000 souls, that is absolutely not worth it. Or you can go to the Firekeeper and upgrade your Estus flask with it. Yeah, and this goes back to how bonfires work, that they need humanity to kindle it. Right, so let's go down now. I suppose I could. I think I'm going to use one of the pine weapons for only one. I want the last one for another boss. I don't think I really need the pine weapon with this weapon, but I just for safety reasons I could do it, I suppose. Fighting. I don't think I have enough, right? Yeah, I need one more. I can level up. I don't really feel like I need vitality at the moment. I could get it up to 20, then leave it for a while. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, fuck off. And there he is.
Ah, hello there. I have your reward. Please. accept it.
Sunlight Medal. This is a Covenant
I'm
item.
grateful to you for freeing me. Not enough for you? Well, let's not be greedy now.
So let's take a look at the medal. A badge of the ultimate honor. This faintly worn medal engraved with the symbol of the sun is the ultimate honor awarded by those who summon the warrior of sunlight and complete the goal. The symbol represents Lord Gwyn firstborn who lost his deity status and was expunged from the annals. But the old god of war still watches closely over his warriors. Now, it is interesting that he gives you a sunlight medal because you can actually summon him for a few fights, and unlike Solaire, he is not a member of the Covenant. So why does he have a medal? This is really interesting. Let's talk about the Sun's Firstborn. This actually revolves around a huge part of the game. I talked about how someone would, in the original version of the game, push this statue to the side and to reveal the way to the final boss, right? This was the guy who wasn't supposed to do this. Was in the original story the Sun's Firstborn. In that case, it was Andre, the blacksmith. He was supposedly he was intended to be the original Sun's Firstborn. Now this is not canon anymore. Actually, a completely different person, Daxos 3, is the other son of Gwyn. While we pretend that these three doesn't exist for this playthrough. But it's also not Andre either way, so yeah. Now what is interesting is that the Covenant of the Sunlight is associated with the Sun's Firstborn. So the statue that you are, we saw the entrance for the Covenant before. It was in church, where we couldn't interact with it because we didn't have enough faith. This statue is broken. And since the Sun's Firstborn was expunged from the annals of history, it lets believe that the broken statue is of the first son, of the Firstborn. Yeah. So, right. I wanted also to talk about how you can theoretically kill Lord Swag very easily, because I'm just saying, if he sticks around for a while, he's going to do some bad shit. I'm not going to say what yet. So interesting thing is, the kick actually pushes NPCs far away, but it doesn't aggro them. So what you can do is kick him off the cliff, off the cliff. Right, let me. Yeah, exactly. So, but if you do that, of course, then his items will be gone. But the interesting thing this game does, for some special items, if you quit out and they fall somewhere down, then the item respawn back where the original NPC was. So here. So if you kick him down, he dies, and you quit out, his drops will spawn there. This is exceptionally good because Lord Swax drops one of the best wings in the game. So I can heavily recommend doing that. Yeah.
Our futures are murky. Let's not be too friendly now.
I think if you summon him, he gets a bit of different dialogue, but I won't do that. Yeah. How much will I need to level up here? Okay. Oops. Apologies. So now let's get back to the church. Not here. So. I forgot to reinforce it by my SS last. Give me more. So, apologies for that. Let's get down here and talk to her. Reinforce the flask. Right, so this consumes the Firekeeper soul. And you see now at the bottom it reads SS flask +1. And how that works is that now if you drink an acid flask, it heals more, just straight up. So that's pretty nice. There's also a Firekeeper soul very close to the beginning of the game in New Londo, in the New Londo ruins, where we were at the very beginning. If you want to, and at the right is a very narrow path, and there's a Firekeeper soul there. You can definitely grab it directly at the start of the game. I just didn't do it this time, but you know. Yeah, let's do this before. I need to collect some more shit. Let's see, can I get it? Yes! Easy. What? Oh, don't do that when you don't hit when he holds the sword like that. That's a parry. I'm glad that I don't know why I didn't parry it, but I'm not complaining. Okay. Oh, a Titan shot, that's very good. It's very good. It's very, very good. Right. So now you're back at the gate here. Actually can, in fact, he's the one who closes it. At the beginning it's not actually closed, and you can run through it if you're fast enough. And skip a whole lot of the parish. Basement key. We need it actually to progress. We don't need to do actually boss on top of the parish now, but we're going to. Opens the door leading to lower undead burg. Basement key. Opens the now passage leading below at the face of the great bridge in the undead burg. The lower undead burg is a treacherous place. Do not turn your back on the willy thieves or the white dogs who serve the Capra demon. So yeah, the merchant we killed talked about the bull demon and the god demon. We saw the bull demon already, the god demon was the next. But I shouldn't have healed. Doesn't matter. And the door for that key is at the bridge with the dragon. So we have to backtrack to there eventually. And from here on we can loop back to here. I hope I didn't echo anyone. Doesn't look like it. Oh, and here is the halberd. The moveset. Oh, there's someone. Okay. The moveset of the halberd is very weird, but it's really not a bad weapon. Yeah. A long hilted weapon mixing spear and axe is difficult to handle, requiring both strength and dexterity. The halberd has two elementary attacks, spear-like thrusting and large sweeping swings. However, one false swing and the wield is left wide open. As for the animation, it's kinda weird, but when you swing the halberd or stab with it, you kinda just a bit tumble a bit, and it doesn't really seem like a character has control of it. But the moveset is actually very, very good. Oh fuck. Straight, okay. Super aggressive today, aren't we? I know I got a humanity from somewhere. Interesting. Okay. So the best way is to aggro all the guys and funnel them here, because they can easily just overpower you. Even without the auto buff, they can easily kill you because there's just so many. It's a real weird room. Like, this happens a lot more in Dark Souls 2 or something, where they just throw a shit ton of enemies at you, but they rarely do that here in DS1. Yep, and that's that. Right, so we climb up. And because we're online, we should see summoning signs. This is Solaris. And I don't know why I don't see Lord Svex. You can actually also summon Lord Svex for this, but I don't know why his summoning sign won't show up. I'm not going to summon any of them. But if you summon Slayer for a fight and you win it, he's going to give you Sunlight Medal. So that's an easy way to go up in the Covenant. Now, it's boss time. Yeah, so this time the winner is the roof. It's not as narrow as the bridge, but you know. It's also, you can also easily fall off. So be careful of that. Oh, I wonder what happens. Ugh. I really like how they're green because, you know, the bronze or copper just oxidize. This guy's angry. And a gargoyle. Ow. So, same will apply with him. Tails can be cut off. It's not a hard boss, and especially with but that's the tricky part that the second comes in. But you know, with the lightning, it's really not that bad. And the damage rise. You just hit them a few times and they just fucking die. Oh, and I got also the halberd, that's the wardrop. 20 manatees. Plus 1,000 souls. Right, so I got the tail axe, that's actually Dex weapon. The gargoyle tail axe. Sliced tail of the gargoyle guarding the bell of awakening in the Underchurch. Patrolling in Arno Londo. So we're going to see them again, definitely. Can be used as a bronze battle axe, so it's bronze. Bends dramatically during large attacks, owning to its nature as a tail. Well, let's look at that. Also it has this weird, why, I don't know why, but it gives you more resistance to status effects. I don't know why, but it just does. And the movement is weird, and as you can see it bends. It's not that good of a weapon, I'm gonna be honest. Gargoyle's halberd. Halberd of the gargoyle guarding the bell of awakening in the Underchurch. Perfectly standard bronze halberd without any special power. You can also get the shields or the what's called the helm as a wardrobe. But I'm glad I got anything at all. So this was the boss of our time. It's pretty much about definitely this is the biggest roadblock in it for new players. This boss, because that too. I just had a ridiculous amount of damage, so I could deal with it pretty easily. But yeah, if you don't have a good weapon or didn't, you know, use the extra damage of the resin, then this fight could be much harder. I don't usually recommend using resin on the Tower's demon, even if it seems tempting. So we rang the first bell, 1 of 2 down. Now, we heard, by the way, bells ringing a few times before. This is why if you play online, every time someone rings a bell, you will hear it in your world. So every time we heard a bell ring before, this was another player ringing that same bell, like just read it, which is a very cool feature. It's very, very nice. I hate these floors, by the way, that you can get there and it's just there. It drives me crazy. And then there's this guy.
Greetings.
Hi. I love you.
I am Oswald of Kareem.
Oh,
The park.
I forgot that it was also from Kareem.
For thee, a warm
Never mind.
without to confess. But who can? For indeed, all sin is my domain.
So, first of all, learn gesture. So, he is very interesting character. He's from Kareem, which is not the interesting part about him. We learn a bit about what he does and with what gods he's affiliated with. But you know, interesting part first of all is requesting absolution. Oh, I know why. You can request absolution if you aggro an NPC. And if you aggro an NPC, by trying to kill them, you can come here and request absolution, and they, you know, accept it, words, and they won't be aggroed anymore. This is especially relevant in a special covenant, because because if you are not part of that covenant, the covenant itself is hostile, and if you betray them, then they will get really, really pissed. So absolution is for them, especially. Also, you can abandon your covenant. That's not really relevant. You only will need to abandon it if you want to join another one, and you can just do that automatically. Purchase item. He purchases some good shit. That's an honor player item. But has some interesting lore. Book of the Guilty, honor player item checklist of indicated players. The goddess of sin, Velka, oversees this list of the guilty who have disrespected the gods or their covenants and shall one day face wrath of the blades of the dark moon. This is for a special covenant, which is no. Indictment. Slip sold by Bishop of Velka, goddess of sin. So he's obviously affiliated with her. If you are killed by uses will pause the crime of the trespasser. The indicted player will be added to a list of unfortunate souls who will one day face the wrath of the blades of the dark moon. It's a bit weird how the covenants here in this game. Covenants in the first game are just weird. It's cool but weird. Purging stone is very, very good. Ash-colored stone encasing a skull. Secret treasure of Astor, the Earl of Kareem. Reduces curse builds up and breaks curse. Humans are helpless against curses and can only redirect their influence. The Purging Stone does not dispel curses, but receives them as surrogates. The stone itself was once a person or some other being. I hope I don't have to show off what curses is. I just buy one in case I do get cursed. Because it's bullshit, karmic justice. Miracle of the Black-Haired Witch Velka. Temporarily auto-counters versus heavy damage. For each sin there's a punishment, and it is task of Goddess Velka to define the sin and mete out the opponent. Or mete out the punishment. Velka's Talisman. medium for casting miracles of the gods. This black tuft of hair has that serves as a talisman belongs to Velka, goddess of sin. It casts miracles not by drawing upon faith but intelligence. Which is weird, but you know, yeah. I don't know why you would want that. It's or because I don't think in this game there are miracles that cause intelligence. Okay, so you know, these two are good. Blood and poison by its wings. One of the infamous wings commissioned by Sir of Karim, the same guy who made the purging stones. Despite its dreadful rumors surrounding its creation, this wing is an unmistakable asset. In its ability to prevent bleeding or poisoning. Very good. These two are very good, but super expensive. I don't need any of this.
You're not welcome any time. It is only human to commit a sin.
Bye, dude. It's a bit annoying to get to him if you like need that specific item from him. He also sells homeward bones, which is also really good. But you need to get all the way through the church, which is super annoying. So, gargoyles are down. I don't know what I would do for the rest. I could... Let me think of what orders I will do to areas. Could go into the garden, which could be a very annoying trip. Or what's also possible is getting into the lower Undead. I think I think it comes first to get through the yeah. Okay, I think I got myself an order of stuff to do. Let's see how everything fares in Firelink.
Oh, miracle? I'm afraid that may be difficult. For our missions are sacred.
What?
I'm afraid that may... Come again.
Is there been a covenant or something? Accident? I don't remember that. Is he pissed that I didn't buy miracles? Or... what? I'm not sure. Covenant is the way of right. Weird. I can reinforce my Uchi Katana, by the way. Definitely do that. More damage is always good. And let's get this up to 20. No, not attunement. Endurance. Up, because I need stamina. Like, very badly.
Why, what a surprise. I didn't expect you to make it.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody rang the bell. Wait, was it you?
Yep.
You never give up, do you? I don't know how you do it. Well, don't stop now. Only one more. But it's going to be suicide.
Yeah.
What's wrong? Get a bit of a scare out there? No problem. Have a seat and get comfortable.
Like, he's really encouraging you to give up.
Before you know it.
So what many people think, it's not directly said, but it's assumed that he at least himself won the first spell, but not the second.
Well, I don't really care. I'm simply crestfallen.
That's why people call him Crestfallen.
What now? I'm not...
Yep.
Well, where have you been? I'm glad to see you're safe.
Ooh.
Have you heard of trusty patches.
Oh ho ho.
If ever a man has rubbed me up the wrong way, if he ever comes around again, I swear I'll have his hide.
Understandable. We are going to meet Patches. He's quite a character. I never got a dialect before, but I know it existed, so I'm glad I got it for the playthrough.
Our futures are murky.
So it's, I don't know how you trigger it. Not sure how this works. Dialogue triggers in this game are super weird. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Yeah, I think for now, and the part it's definitely shorter than the last one. We're done with the work, and after that, I think we would go to Darkwood Garden. What I also want to do, either not Darkwood. Let's go to. I would go to Zillow on the podcast. What I also would do is I want to join the Covenant that you need online play for. So offline, I will grind a bit of co-op, so I can join the Covenant and not, invest 25 faith. Because the Covenant's really cool, and I want to showcase it. So, if you have any suggestions, then please leave a comment or something like that. And bye! Bye bye!